There we go. Ahoy everyone, and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
Be so mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service, and welcome back to...
Goddess of Victory Nikke, where, yeah, we'll be continuing with the main story again today. But first off, of course, just swap over to this.
Nikke!
Okay. Yeah, I found something that is going to make things a bit, maybe easier, maybe just more enjoyable, because Nikke has the option to have the audio play even when something is unfocused, but of course if we'd have that on during, well, the recorded bits, then yeah, that would kind of interfere with each other. But I discovered that, well, there's a button to just mute specific applications and such. So I can just turn that on and on. But yeah, we've gotten to chapter 7, Reunited. So there.
Oh, we already ran an ad, right?
Yep. So that shouldn't be showing up for another 56 moments or so, or minutes. But yeah, first. Let's actually hit the button twice, apparently. Let's start out on the field, of course. Okay, and yeah, last time the commander was kidnapped by Chatterbox. So yeah.
Yeah. Almost forgot that.
Okay.
Shebo, give people a heads up. I'm not feeling... I might be gotten a bit sick today, but I'm well enough to join streaming.
Yeah, the temperatures have been down. It always takes the human body a while to adapt to when the temperatures change again.
Yeah, maybe you don't get a chance to adapt to it nowadays, and it is this summer again, so I'm feeling sick.
Oh,
at least I have a...
She got away!
At least I have a comfy recliner that is kind of relaxing comfort to rest in for these many hours we'll be streaming. But also, I just not have enough energy to do cold commentary in the night. Like, if we were to multiplayer, then I would say no.
Yeah. Also, hello in chat, Dennis. And yeah, besides Chatterbox, we also ran into a heretic, which is, well, a Nikke who has joined the Raptures. So yeah. Hope you're doing well, Dennis.
You, human, go home.
Dennis, whenever in doubt, sleep with Snow White. Come on. Let me go with you.
You're of no use to me.
I can be helpful, I promise.
Oh, you better not slow me down.
Snow White runs off. Dennis rude. Okay, actually, I probably should have added this mute and unmute button into the multi-action switch, which, well, it does multiple things if you press it. Okay, then I'll take care of that after this. For now, yeah, these bits are a whole lot shorter now that there is, well, far less chaff when it comes to enemy encounters, huh? Okay, I must have gotten distracted or something there.
Wait, what?
Just being paused on the battle screen for a bit longer. Let's see, Hillyan, do you use 7-zip? I believe the program I use is WinRAR, which, well, even after using it for, what, 20 years or so, it's still complaining at me to go buy a license, but still lets me use it without one anyways.
Wait, what? What? Bloody heck.
Anyways,
I don't understand humanity nowadays.
Decades of wandering.
Good, we haven't lost the tracks. But this snowstorm is picking up. If we don't pick up the pace, these tracks are going to vanish.
I don't remember this track. Let's see, Dennis, yeah, just don't get the license, it does not care.
Are you tired?
I'm okay. We're still walking around with a broken leg and an exoskeleton.
Uh-huh. Let's rest for a moment.
Don't worry about me.
I said let's rest. I've got to make some preparations as well.
Okay.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
You're pretty banged up.
That's because my equipment isn't quite up to par.
How long has it been this way?
I don't remember. Maybe since the first Rapture invasion. A few decades at any rate.
Oh.
Decades?
No more questions, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, like... We know that, or at least I know, of course, of how long it has been, but we know that the Ark has been underground. Well, the Ark has been the humanity's shelter for at least 70 years and such. And, well, I doubt that outside of a few research bases here or there, or maybe only the Northern Research Base, there isn't really anywhere for Nikkes to repair themselves and such, huh? Let's see, Dennis. I'm forced to get 7-zip because of a 3DS ROM. Okay.
Who are you, anyway? Why did Chatterbox kidnap you?
I'd like to know why myself.
Something here stinks. Look, what you're doing is not something that ordinary humans are capable of. And, judging from your expression, you haven't fully recovered from it. I don't know those guys either. But I'm pretty sure they are directly under the Queen.
Okay. I forgot that stuff like that would pop up as well. The actual Dennis plus 350 channel points. Watch streak reached is currently on a 3 stream streak. Does anyone else have that at times when there's two similar words after each other that your brain tries to meld them together?
Sometimes.
We find them, we find the Queen.
The Queen?
The Rapture's Queen. If we manage to bag her, we'll be able to usher in a new era. Let's get moving before this snowstorm gets any worse.
Okay.
Yeah. And Dennis, sometimes me and him do take time reading, but other moments are like, depending on how, if you're like me, a bit ill, tired or something, you can end up doing misreadings by the mistake.
Yeah.
Or just, not being 100% when you're reading.
Alright. Moving on to the next one.
Get to the target. Time to battle!
Trait. I could probably cut out the pre-battle bits as well, because all enemies are going to be of the same strength, so perhaps I could just cut them all out or so. But yeah, we'll see that for another time perhaps. Trader.
We're getting close to a whiteout. Can you keep up?
I'm fine, don't worry.
I haven't met many commanders, but I've never met one quite as raring to go as you are.
How did you meet Chatterbox? That is, I just take my time in reading it. Why does no game have Romanian language?
At first, I was destroying raptures as I went along, just trying to make my way towards the Queen. But I was hitting a dead end. They didn't communicate using any human language, and whatever data they had stored inside was scarce. And then, I came across Chatterbox.
Alright.
That is, if I remember correctly. Then a massive beam of light shot out from the Ark.
Okay. From the Ark?
Yeah, I ran into him near the Ark. A rapture who could talk. It was like an epiphany. I thought I could get some information about the Queen. But that clever little sneak is always thinking about how to slip away. So our conversations have been brief. I thought I could make him say more this time, but there was an accident.
That Nikke in Rapture's armor. What was that?
A traitor. Scum.
Okay, she has some pretty strong opinions about that, huh? Let's see, Dennis, the Romanian language is more popular than English and Mandarin combined.
Really?
Press X to doubt?
Yeah, like, here's the thing. If that language is not so popular, then we would see it in more games, and most games that have multiple languages usually takes the language that are most likely mainly used or most likely a secondary language, and yeah. Romanian is not one of those.
The typical ones I usually see are English, German, French, Japanese,
Spanish.
Chinese, Spanish, yeah. Often Russian. But beyond that, I don't really know. Like maybe two versions of Chinese, like Mandarin fully and simplified Chinese, I think it's called. Korean as well, yeah? Okay.
The less said about them, the better. All I can tell you is, they are mankind's adversary without a doubt. They're also my ticket to the Queen. I've said too much. We need to speed up.
Alright. Let's see. Dennis and simplified Chinese, yeah. Okay.
Get to the target.
We are skipping a decent part of the map here, but
Counter.
well, I'll be honest. If I remember correctly from this one, it was a bunch of back and forth. Let's see. Guess what 3S game I got? Is it a strategy or a monster collector game? There, motivation, because the 3S had quite a library.
Blizzard.
Pokemon, okay. So, one of the remakes for the 3DS, or was it X or Y? No, that's for Switch, I think. What was the last of the main line on the 3DS? Sun or Moon, probably. Or Ultra Sun and the other Moon, or something like that.
The tracks will be gone soon. We need to move faster. Hey, are you okay?
No.
Go back. What am I saying? You couldn't go back if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's been a bit of a problem since the start here.
Should I find some kind of shelter for you? Looks like I've still got a long way to go. I haven't made any progress after all this time.
You go ahead, don't mind me.
I may have been up on the surface for a long time, but I'm still a Nikke. I can't just leave you here to die.
Snow White tears off sections of her cloak.
Put this on. It should heat you up. It may be a little hot for a human, but in this kind of weather, it's just the ticket.
That's kind of you.
It's what keeps me going, even today.
Let's see,
Okay.
Dennis. Well, guess which? I think it was also... No, the most recent mystery dungeon was also for the Switch and not for 3DS, so I'm guessing one of the Sun versions? Okay. No, I get it.
Repeat after me.
Ultra Moon, okay. I played the original Sun, or was it Moon? I think it was Moon, yeah. And I think I've got... hold on. Okay, I thought I pressed the button, but it was still playing there. Luckily nothing... not during a cutscene there.
Counter.
Okay. Reasons for wandering. Okay, I still need to play through the Ultra version of Sun. Probably should actually get to that at some point. Okay. Have you ever thought about going back to the Ark?
No.
Okay.
We haven't completed our mission.
You'll be received with open arms.
I don't care about that.
There.
A warm welcome means nothing to us. If anything, it's like we'd be admitting failure.
It's okay to fail. There's no need to persevere. That's the kind of message we'd be sending. I don't want that. Also,
We know nothing about the Ark.
What do you mean?
Absolutely nothing.
not a single thing.
We don't have the slightest idea about what kind of environment that place is. So we can't go to the Ark. Even if they wanted me, I still wouldn't go. We are but pilgrims wandering the frozen lands looking for a glimmer of hope.
Wait. Is that just she was made before the Ark?
Maybe. Let's see, Dennis, I was never able to play Pokemon Sun or Moon since we were poor back then. Okay. There are quite big story differences between the normal and ultra versions, if I recall correctly. And I also remember that I've never actually played the Pokemon Black/White 2 versions. The ones that are actual direct sequels to a Pokemon game, I think. I should maybe see if I can get a used copy of that at some time. Let's see, it's just a remaster. Not really too sure on that. But yeah, let's move on. There. Remember to press it this time.
Forward. Time to battle.
Okay, and already at the boss. So yeah, Modernia A. Let's play.
Found them. It's a heretic in Chatterbox. Is she repairing Chatterbox? They're awfully chummy, aren't they? I'm going in, guns blazing. You better find somewhere to hide.
You just don't get it, do you?
Already caught?
When did you?
I was merciful enough to let you go once before. Out of sympathy for your poor, wretched souls, destined to forever wander this cold, dark planet alone.
Enough!
Ah, I see. You've had enough, haven't you? That's why you came to me. You want out.
Enough of your blasphemy! Traitor!
In that case, then allow me to put you out of your misery.
Snow White's rifle belches out curls of flame. The bullet explodes before it touches Modernia.
A magnetic field? She can do that all on her own?
I'll admit that you know your way around a firearm. Unfortunately, it seems that your equipment is somewhat lacking. What a shame.
Modernia's wings whip out towards Snow White. Snow White is hit and collapses onto the snow.
I do believe your pain sensor is out of order. Poor thing.
Modernia lifts Snow White with her wings.
Out of respect for all the time you've dedicated towards helping these humans, I'll make your death as painful as possible. Woo!
Okay, there's just something disturbing about such a cutesy voice saying stuff like that, huh?
Yeah. Bloody heck.
Oh my! I got a little carried away there. Let's see how long you can last.
Hey!
What is it?
I can't reach this spot on my back. Can you scratch it for me?
With pleasure.
You need to do something. You see Snow White's rifle lying on the ground. Humans can't use Nikke weapons. However, if it's only one shot, pick up the rifle. Feels like it weighs a ton. Nah. Muster up all your strength and manage to lift up the rifle. You rest the gun on the exoskeleton surrounding your leg. There's only one shot left. You got a clean shot, and you pull the trigger. Ah. The recoil sends you flying backwards.
Oh, bloody.
You roll and tumble on the ground. You feel a terrible pain shooting through your shoulder and clavicle? Yeah, clavicle. I know how that one is said, but I don't know where the hell it is. But you got her. The bullet flies up into the sky and explodes with a thunderous crack.
What was that?
Hey, hey!
What is it?
Watch your back.
What?
Hello? A bullet flies over and hits Modernia in the back. Modernia drops Snow White and pulls back quickly.
What is this?
Commander!
Master!
Commander! Sorry we're late. We saw the signal and came as quickly as we could.
I knew you would come.
Commander, you look terrible. Master! And what are those? Don't tell me that's a pilgrim and a heretic. Holy crap! What are the chances of seeing these two things together?
Awaiting your order, Commander.
Team up with the Pilgrim to defeat the heretic.
If it's okay with you. How about it, Pilgrim?
Why not?
Let's end this thing.
Engaging.
Okay, and well, you know what that means.
Popcorn time? Boss music.
Modernia. The track is Ominous Cross. Okay. That core, you want to take that out as quickly as possible whenever you can, because that is linked to her strongest attack. And on higher difficulty versions of this fight, mostly in raids and such, there are more breakable parts. But yeah, once you get rid of her missile launchers, she'll start doing this. Just hopping into the background and launching these rather fast attacks if you can't take them out. Okay, but of course the most annoying part is just how she just keeps teleporting around.
Reload.
Okay. Again, go for the core, or at least most of the time. That is her strongest attack. And that can potentially be an instant kill. The best time to hide from that one is when the sound pitches and the effects pull in towards, well, wherever the attack is coming from. Not sure what they call that. But yeah, if you hide on that or take cover on that moment, it should, or the cover, if any is left, should take the full brunt of that. But yeah, you'll want to take that spot out as fast as possible. There.
I'm not sure I will call this cover. I guess the whip is not facing. Might be able to handle some arrows and sling bullets, but gun bullets, laser bullets, yeah, that will just go through this.
And yeah, for the QTAs here, if you fail that, she'll use that big-ass blade on her right hand. So yeah, And that's Modernia, well, at least fended off. Because, well, we have quote-unquote beaten Chatterbox a few times. And each time the bastard came back. Okay, Modernia B.
It's weird. No matter what metric you use, I'm superior in every way. How could this fight have been so close?
Don't know what to tell you, Chief.
Perhaps you thought too highly of yourself? Huh? My body armor!
Modernia's helmet cracks. With a snap, Modernia's helmet falls off, revealing the face underneath. Amazingly, you seem to have seen that face somewhere before.
Damn it! Should I have come with Nihilister? You! What's going on?
Please don't worry. I will protect you. Commander, I could use another bandage here as well. Thank you. The pain is gone already. Shoot right here. Commander, thank you for your bandage.
Huh?
Marion?
Are you talking to me? Sorry, but you seem to have gotten me mixed up with someone else. My name is Modernia, and I work for the Queen. Marion? Marion. Amazing. No wonder it's got this familiar ring to it. Marion. 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 Marion.
Surroundings begin to shake. Meanwhile, Bernardia's body starts to emit black energy.
I'm Marion from Squad Silvergun. Pleasure working with you.
Shaking is getting more and more intense. Black energy is spreading frantically. Marion!
Commander?
Black energy explodes violently, covering a large area.
Are you awake?
This is...
We're in a nearby bunker.
We got separated due to how massive that explosion was. It wasn't easy wrangling everyone back together.
But at least we're all alive.
Status report.
And a pilgrim sustained heavy damage from an explosion set off by a heretic. We are currently in a nearby bunker awaiting rescue. Communications are down. Heavy snowstorm outside. Visibility less than 1 meter.
How badly was everyone hurt?
I broke my rib and my core was punctured. Mobility is temporarily not an option. Anis's pelvis is severely damaged. Mobility is temporarily not an option. Neon was damaged in the stabilizer of her spine.
Ah.
Mobility is temporarily not an option.
Did all three of you have to crawl over here? Or...
The pilgrim is in relatively good shape, but one of her legs is seriously damaged. She too is unable to move for the time being.
Okay, so they probably did all have to crawl over and drag us over as well.
Yeah, and I heard you say this. Like, I know people joke about, oh, they got a broken pelvis. Hoo. Make some dirty joke or something, but let's be honest. A broken pelvis is a serious injury, since Where is your
leaves you
spine?
paralyzed from the waist down.
Yeah, but that's where your spine, your upper body connected to the pelvis. Your legs is also connected to the pelvis. And what else is close to the pelvis region?
Just about half your organs.
Yeah, so... Yeah, but people, like, we had been a lot of, like, that Rimworld stream we had, but
Yeah.
someone...
Or that in that case, it was their pelvis was getting cracked by their by their big girlfriend.
Yeah. The humor was is that, how stupid are you? Why do you keep doing the same mistake? But... It's still a serious injury. In that game was kind of covered up where he was stupid with repeating it. And was more cracking. Here is broken. That's more serious. And in a combat situation, yeah. If you see someone in the military with a broken pelvis,
yeah, they're going home basically.
Yeah, and don't make immature jokes about it towards them and all that. Since it's serious. In some cases, when I do it to a broken pelvis, some people, they are unable to have children.
Yeah. I'm presuming the biggest reasons or the biggest causes of broken pelvises would be explosions or high falls.
And it can almost went through that. It can come from bullets, high falls, taking a very nasty amount of scrap into the air. Like there are many ways. Like I think some people have survived explosives hit right on. Like they survived due to maybe the ammunition was a bit faulty, but it's one of those you still needed to get to the hospital or medic very fast, and it will probably be the permanent damage still.
Actually, recently there was a video by Oz's Vault, who covers Reddit stories and such. One of the stories that they covered somewhat recently, within this month or so, was someone who got headbutted by a kid on the hip, which basically left them not paralyzed, but in constant pain because the little bastard managed to crack something.
Oh, bloody heck.
So yeah.
I don't think where I heard about someone taking explosive to the pelvis and surviving. I'm not sure where I heard of that from, or if that might be a false memory. Maybe that may even from a movie, for all I know. But I don't know, some people have survived some unexpected attacks and survived, but even though they survived, they may have taken permanent damage that makes life difficult.
Yeah, like I believe there's been at least 2 cases where people survived falling out of a freaking airplane, though in part that was luck from what they landed in and landed with, because one case was with the seat and such still, that with them still being strapped to that, so that absorbed part of the impact, I believe. And another case was something with a failed parachute or something, where they landed on their hip first, which took the majority of the impact, which left their hip completely shattered, but the rest of they at least managed to survive still from there, even though in the moment the pain would probably have some people hoping that they hadn't survived.
Yeah. So people do remember, there are many injuries that we can survive, but also many injuries we can get that are very life-changing.
Yeah.
Bloody heck. So I got phlegm or something through mid-sentence. Ugh.
But yeah, back to the game. I think I only just now noticed it, but Snow White has an apple on her shoulder.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Okay, either the paint dripped some, or it's supposed to be like that in, the poison apple that Snow White is given in the fairy tale?
Why? I feel like that might be. I don't know. Like, I get the idea, but it feels a bit on the nose in a bad manner.
Okay. What is the chance of us being rescued?
To be frank, 0.
Right.
The snowstorm is too large. It will make it impossible to pinpoint our location.
This isn't a bunker. It's a tomb.
I'll go request assistance.
Not in your current condition. Out of the question. We won't survive 5 minutes outside.
It's the only way.
No, it's not. You're not going anywhere. I've already failed to protect you multiple times. I can't just send you off to your death.
You're at a loss. As you bow your head, something catches your eye. The exoskeleton wrapped around your leg. You remove it and hand it over to Snow White.
What?
What?
This exoskeleton was originally meant for Nikke's. She only has a damaged leg.
Do you trust me? Who says I'll come back for you? It would be easy for me to escape. There wouldn't be any witnesses.
I trust you. You could have left us behind multiple times already.
All right, let me see that exoskeleton. I promise. I'll come back for you.
3 hours later.
Bad news, guys. The snow is wafting into the bunker.
We'll be snowed in if it keeps up.
How long has the pilgrim been out?
3 hours.
She's not coming back. She never was. Not that I blame her. After all, pilgrims are Nikkes who have been abandoned by humans.
Master, are you alright?
Yeah.
Your temperature. Rappy, at this rate.
Everyone, huddle around the commander. Adjust your output to 98.6 degrees.
We won't last much longer like this. Fine, let's do it. We can't let the commander die before us.
Hmm?
Wait, what? Oh no, should be concerned.
Roger.
3 Nikkes hold you together.
Okay.
This is a bit embarrassing.
Just hold on a little longer, Commander.
If it's just a hug, that's. If it's just a hug,
Commander!
that is fine.
What? What's wrong?
This temperature is too low.
Commander, wake up! Commander!
You feel a warmth. A warmth that you're familiar with.
Getting awfully hot and steamy in here.
It's not what you think.
Did Alice just immediately beeline for us?
And wait, did we? I think someone misunderstood the situation more than us.
Ludmilla.
You've done well. Well, we're here, so you can quit manhandling your commander now.
Okay.
Oh, bloody heck. Like, again, hugging for warmth is fine, just balance how much clothing you have. Like, don't get naked.
Yeah.
Just don't. That's like, if you're trying to get warm for survival, then take off only what you need, or in some cases, keep on what you need, just to make sure you don't sweat.
Yeah. Okay. And with that, Chapter 7 is done, leading into Chapter 8, Conflicts. but before then, there's still a few other things to do. As in, well, the entire rest of the cutscenes here. Like, in the previous ones, I have had it where if it was just jumping from one location to another, I'd keep it in, but yeah, honestly, that is a bit of a waste of time and such, so we're just watching this to the end of the chapter. Yep.
Oh dear.
I got the... there.
Where's the commander?
Asleep. They went through hell and high water to get here.
Great. Hey, Ludmilla.
Hold on. From hell to high
Yeah, through hell and high water.
Yeah. Okay, I heard through the wall from through hell and back, but through hell and high water? That one's new to me.
Well, turn of phrase learned.
How did you find us?
I heard gunshots coming from outside the research base, so I went to check it out. Someone was standing there with a flare, but I didn't see her face. She seemed to want us to follow her, so we did. Then, at some point, she disappeared. I was checking the perimeter just to be safe, and I ended up finding you guys.
The pilgrim. She kept her promise.
You're a sorry-looking bunch. You passed out several times on the way back. Was she a pilgrim?
Yeah.
Figured as much.
Finally found one after trying to track them for who knows how long, huh?
The snowstorm stopped. Communications are back up. I contacted the Ark. The transport ship should be arriving soon. You all go back and get yourselves fixed up. And take good care of that goofball you call a commander.
Thanks. We owe you one.
It was
Yeah, I have to
nothing.
say. I have to agree, the captain is quite a goofball at times.
Alice, say goodbye.
Will you ever come back?
Of course. We haven't defeated the Queen of Hearts yet. We'll come back. When we're stronger.
Good. I'll do the same. We must defeat the Queen of Hearts together. Be sure to show me your legendary weapons by then.
Sure thing.
Okay, do not destroy the world.
Rappy, be careful what you promise, for someone already fooled the poor innocent Anise where you hide it. Are you forgotten, Captain?
I think with Anise it was said her hand with me on her eye or her glasses, and Rappy said that it was in her core or in her chest. So
Yeah, I think you can see where I said Rappy should be careful what she said. I think she forgot that part. And we should
Yeah.
blame Anise.
3 days later, you're still pretty banged up from all the fighting.
I lost myself a bit. I feel like I have more energy now after eating food, but I'm gonna guess that energy is, just gonna last for a moment.
Yeah. But you're able to move now.
Yes,
It
I
feels
am.
like it's been ages since you were last outside. You decide to go out for a walk. There is a sound of heavy steel falling to the ground. There's nothing in your room that would make that kind of sound.
Uh-oh.
You
But-
turn around carefully and there she is.
Do you notice something strange here right away, Captain?
The fact that there's suddenly fog at her feet.
Yeah, is she so cold that the air just becomes like a, what would we call it? Would it be called a frost fog, cold fog or something?
Maybe. I think that is more just supposed to be for a portrait, not for for being always being there.
Yeah. Though, if that was the case, then it would be coming from her body, and not from the I think this could be a bit of a oversight.
Yeah. Hello, Snow White.
I came to return this.
The exoskeleton lies on the ground.
How are you holding up?
I'm okay.
That's what you always say. That heretic girl. It seemed like you knew her.
We used to be on the same team.
Are you sure about that? Here,
Snow White hands you a bullet.
take this to the lab. It should be of some use to you.
Snow White,
What?
join us.
Do you realize how long I've stayed on the surface? You and I live in completely different worlds.
You'll get used to it.
No matter how much it seems your fear will consume you, you must learn to appreciate the world of others, even if you have to give up a piece of your own. What you must never do is destroy someone's world, for all of them are precious. And all of them are someone's home.
Let me help you. Also, how the utter hell did you even get in here?
I'll be in touch. I'm heading back. Thank you for saving my life. I won't forget it.
Snow White disappears. You've received a text message from Anderson. Okay, what do you want this time? Report to the command center. I have something important to discuss with you. I'll be waiting for you. Okay, it's time to meet Anderson.
And I will say this, Mina's line there, I respect that since, yeah, every country is different and all that, some is similar all, but we are, it's good but actually, I think we all should get along better. And her line is I feel like it's a very healthy way to survive in that world.
Yeah. Like, it's not going to work with everyone, of course, because there's plenty of people who wouldn't give a damn about destroying someone else's world. Okay, but in most cases, I at least hope it would be more applicable.
Yeah.
Anyways, Special Commandos.
There you are. You really put yourself through the ringer with that last fight. Anyway, it's good that you made it out alive. Let's cut to the chase. The reason I called you here in such a hurry was because I've received instructions from the central government.
Okay, I don't think we can get any more exiled than we already are. Instructions?
You're the only commander who has survived multiple encounters with Chatterbox. You're the first to come in contact with the Pilgrims and the Heretics, and witness an altercation between them. You're also the first to see one of their former subordinates become a heretic. Therefore, some key personnel in the central government have come to a decision. Considering how often you have come into contact with living beings up on the surface, you and your squad are being appointed as Special Commandos.
Special Commandos?
Simply put, you'll have more autonomy when it comes to your missions. No one under the rank of Deputy Chief may issue you an order of any kind. You may also refuse any order issued by the upper ranks, provided there is a justifiable reason for doing so. So long as you maintain regular reports, no one can touch you. I should also mention that, if you were so inclined, you're also entitled to conceal information. Yes, and the CEOs of the Big Three have no power over you whatsoever. That was my own suggestion.
Bit of a certain brat.
Oh. If she tries again, good luck.
Though we sadly won't be able to break her ribs a second time. Thank you.
but you are still stationed at the outpost. You've come a long way in such a short span of time. You were the only logical choice. From now on, you will live in the outpost, where you may investigate all beings above ground as you see fit. In regards to the Ark, you are free to come and go as you please.
Alright, understood.
As for now, you and your squad get to enjoy a month's vacation. You've all been through a lot. Take this as an opportunity to rest and recuperate. I realize you have a lot on your plate and want to get started, but for now, rest. That's an order.
Yeah, 3 days is not going to be enough to, well, to fully heal from what we went through.
Yeah, and also, let's see here. At the time we'll be streaming this, I guess there's still people going out on vacations, even though it's it's basically the end of the months of summer. Now where people could still take vacations, since people usually take vacations during winter and summer.
Yeah. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, got an ad break coming in 5 minutes, so...
I was hoping that you would be able to slip under the central government's radar. But no, their ambition devours all. That's why I sent you to the outpost in the first place. Out of sight, out of mind.
Bit of a typo, but he said, or maybe he said but no, but it says now. Okay.
I didn't expect you to do so well so quickly, and end up drawing attention to yourself.
You've been playing your own little game, haven't you?
That'll be all. I'm due for a lunch meeting. Keep up the good work.
Okay. Things that must be done. Marion has become a heretic. But she is alive. And there's the bullet given by Snow White. She said it would be of some assistance. You still have hope. You also realize what you have to do now. A month later...
Master, how are you holding up?
Fit as a fiddle.
Okay then, I'll get straight to it. Well, to be perfectly honest, things aren't looking good. I did some snooping around the past month, and didn't turn up anything useful.
Okay.
I couldn't find out what's inside this bullet that Pilgrim gave you. It's some kind of unknown substance that's not registered in the database.
Okay.
I tried asking around in the Outer Rim, but couldn't turn up anything. Exia also said that the substance database has apparently been expunged. So one thing, and maybe the only thing we know so far, is that the central government is good at covering their tracks. The heretic is a dead end as well. There are next to no records on them. Just rumors that read more like urban legends. Nothing reliable. We haven't been able to figure out how Marion could have been turned into a heretic after her brain was destroyed either.
Yeah. Good point on that.
Yeah, and
We
I'll
may
probably
be
just
able
say,
to turn up something if we can get ourselves into the central government library.
Go ahead.
it makes sense that they didn't remove everything and just keep it zoom in what it sounds like a rumor. Or most people will just dismiss rumors and see it like a story and such. This makes it easier to conceal most of the information since people have already been... would expect it to be just a rumor to begin with at that point.
Yeah, like we've seen with Stargate.
Stargate and many other shows.
Yeah.
But there's one small problem. The central government keeps that place under lock and key.
Of course.
It doesn't matter if we're special commandos. They'll never let us in there.
What do we do? Everywhere we turn, we're being blocked by the central government.
How about asking Deputy Chief Anderson for help?
I don't trust that man. We still aren't sure what his aim is.
Yeah, he has helped us, but it seems that he has... Yeah, he's definitely up to his own thing.
All he's done so far is toss around orders. He hasn't done anything to actually help us.
Well,
I think it's been helping us. I think it's been helping us in an unexpected way. Like the outpost thing may look like a punishment that may actually been him helping us.
yeah, because the alternative would have been exile. Going to snooze
we
the
are
ad break for a
exiled.
bit. Well, we can go back to the Ark. We just can't
Yeah.
live there.
Also, that bullet is no ordinary bullet. What makes you think that?
Yeah, also, once we're done with the cutscenes for this chapter, that's when we'll take a break, let
Alright.
the ads run, and then we'll continue on with the rest.
A little gunpowder elf inside the bullet told me so.
Really?
I like where you're going with this.
Yeah, it's better we solve this problem ourselves.
Agreed. The less people involved, the better.
For sure. Exia said that there was a facility on the surface that's comparable to the central government.
Really?
Okay. To the data center.
Yeah. And now the
How
ad, I
many
guess.
more? Yeah. Let's run this last one, and then we have the ads.
Hello.
Hello,
Uh,
Exia.
Get ready to post the ad then.
What brings you all
Yeah, I
here?
already snoozed it once. Can do it twice more. And I told you, it's about the bullet scan.
Ah, yes, that. Ah,
You've received a text message. There is a scanning facility on the surface, similar in scale to what the central government has. It's been a long time since I last saw it, but I'm willing to bet it's still around.
Why can't you just call us?
I prefer texting. You can choose your words more carefully, so let's keep it to SMS. Deal.
What an oddball.
There's an old facility beyond the ruins. It was originally a munitions facility. Neon's going to love that. So the building is well equipped. That includes scanning devices. Will scanning take long? Even if we manage to get everything up and running, can this bullet even be scanned? I think so. A bullet shell is slightly older than the munitions facility. There's a database there on materials used for bullets. Probably. And the location. Also, this means that this bullet is a century old, at least. Or something like that. I know where it is. I can tell you. You want to go with us? Hardly. Novel and I have other business to attend to. But we can provide you with support. Do you know anything about the heretics? A little bit. The rumors aren't far off. People say they are Nikkes who surrendered to the Raptures out of fear. That the Raptures took them and reconfigured them. That they're a new type of Nikke or an enhanced version. That few people have actually met them face to face. It's better to start from zero. Has there ever been a case where a Nikke was resurrected? No. Never. Novel is asking around. Don't get your hopes up. If you need me to, I can poke around in the central government database. Only if you're comfortable with it. Okay. We'll see.
are we finally heading up to the surface and looking for the munitions facility?
Commander, what do we do? With the way things are now, we can't find out any information about the heretics. With any luck, this bullet might provide us with some kind of clue.
Besides, that pilgrim wouldn't have given us an ordinary bullet.
Let's go to the munitions facility to examine the bullets.
Yes, Commander.
Thanks for your help, Exia. See ya.
Okay, and that is the end of Chapter 7, leading into Chapter 8, Conflict. But yeah, first, of course, we are going to go on a quick break. I should be able to start the ad break early, so yeah, back in 3, 4, or 5 minutes about. Hopefully not more than that. So yeah, BRB. There we go. I guess I sort of jinxed myself with that one, huh?
Yeah, and here I thought I was going to get delayed for. I was cleaning something out. I was about to return. I felt like, oh damn it, I need to go to the bathroom. And I've been sitting here for a while wondering, where the heck did you go? And also, did we reach, what's the last thing over there? On the last chapter?
Joining hands, oh, not that one, to the data center. Is with Exia.
Hello.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, double checking.
Okay. Chapter 8 conflict, but first there is something that had been unlocked before. That had been unlocked before, but I didn't want to show because what it would have contained a spoiler. So, as an in-between, we've got the arena here. And yeah, I think this wouldn't have been as interesting an introduction to Mustang, huh? Welcome to the arena. A place for girls to have beautiful battles. Watch for free, battle for free. Hey, you, don't you want to come to the arena, yo? You guys will be fighting each other here? We? I know what you want to say, yo. But don't worry, mon ami. We use non-lethal bullets. And world-class medics are on standby 24/7. With safe entertainment. Without a doubt, the arena is the most famous program in the arc. Hey you! Do you want to be a star, yo? Do you want to make girls into stars, yo? Then come here. Let's make some entertainment.
Bonjour! Welcome to L'arena! It's the finest entertainment the Ark has to offer.
And yeah, here is where, well, the PvP area is. This is the arena stadium where the combat spectaculaire awaits you. We also have just the arena for debutantes such as yourselves. We call it the rookie arena. This is the perfect battlefield for test tube battle, mon ami. Rookie arena. Before starting a battle, you must first assemble an attack squad and a defense squad. When you send a battle request, you'll want to have an attack squad. When others send you a request, that's when you'll need a defense squad. What are you waiting for? Go and assemble your squads. Rapidement. Let's start with your attack squads.
Ready to go.
Hillyan. Next up is the defense squad. Yep, need to confirm them. And yeah, someone blocked out for spoiler potential. Voila, I can see they're all raring to go. Seems like everything is really safe. Feel free to choose an opponent. Yeah, each day you get 3 free attempts. Free battle attempts are provided in Rookie Arena on a daily basis, a minute peak. Winning battles will net you vouchers, which can be exchanged for Trebian and items in the arena shop. But that's enough parlay for now. Go and enjoy the thrill of battle. And don't forget the most important thing, entertainment. Yeah, I just cannot ape. I just can't for the life of me ape Mustang's tone.
Confirmed.
But yeah, this is auto-played. And some Nikkes are more powerful in attack, some are more powerful in defense.
What the heck?
Behold, the seasoned rising star!
And yeah, if you win, you get more vouchers. If you lose them. And yeah, try to get more than anyone else, and you'll get the first spot. And I don't have any actual evidence of this, but on one time I just decided to go fuck it and use a bunch of the extra free uses. Like, I forget how you get those, but I had like 10 extra free uses, and with them I managed to climb to to rank 1 for like half a day or something.
What the heck?
Anyways, Chapter 8, Conflicts.
Repeat after. Show me all you got.
Okay, 2 spies. Here we go.
Hello. Did you enjoy your vacation?
Hello, Shifty.
Shifty? It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? I applied to be the exclusive operator for counters. There weren't many applicants, so here I am.
So, will you be working with us from now on? Roger. Nice. Although, isn't it a bit overkill having 2 spies in one squad? Huh? What do you mean 2? You and Shifty. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. I was a spy for Ingrid. Anise? I'm not sure if joking about being a spy is really appropriate. What makes you think I'm joking? Lighten up, will ya? Of course I'm only joking. You're starting to make me wonder if you really are a spy. Well, I was just taken aback, that's all.
Right. That face she's putting up, it's maybe a bit hard to see.
Oh, bloody heck.
So where are you guys headed? Since you all become a special commando unit, there's been no official information coming in. I know it's a bit cumbersome, but I'll need to ask for each mission. Of course, it would be more convenient if you tell me first. We're just going out for a nice stroll. It's been a month since we were up on the surface. We were starting to get withdrawals. Okay. We're on our way back now. Get a whiff of that fresh air! You won't find that underground. Being a special commando rules. We can go right up to the surface without asking for permission. I see. Is it alright with you then, if I end my shift and take off? To be honest, I really want to catch a special episode of Arc Rangers that's airing tonight. Oh, really? Can you please record it for me? I love that show. Sure thing. Well, I'll be off then. I'll be in touch next time you all venture outside. Sounds good.
Click.
Hey.
Anise raises her finger and puts it up to her lips. With her other hand, she points off towards the distance. She seems to be saying it'd be the best to move without making any sound. Okay. Okay, next one over there.
Encounter.
A budding suspicion. Okay.
These walls are made of materials that block out all communications. It's a good thing that munitions factory is nearby. I didn't know such a thing existed. But what of it? I'm saying it might be the best place to talk. Okay, but why go all the way out here to talk? Because Shifty is keeping an eye on us. Commander, is there anyone that knows that we are up here other than Exia?
No.
At such a crucial moment, Shifty suddenly shows up and offers to keep an eye on us? Tell me, why do you think she would do that? Anise. What's wrong? Aren't you being a little paranoid? Maybe she really is just looking out for us. It's certainly possible.
Yeah, but on the other hand, she does work for the central government.
But on the other hand, that might not be the case. Right now, we're the talk of the town in the Ark. The Ark is like a den of thieves where slander runs rampant. You can't trust nobody. Even me? After all, I'm a spy.
Wait, weren't these walls supposed to block out all forms of this? You all need to lighten up. Exia? How are we getting a signal? Every wall can be breached. For someone as skilled as me, it wasn't too difficult. One little portion of the dominoes came toppling down. Have you been watching us? Hardly. I much prefer the term monitoring. What's the difference? I think you can trust Shifty. And why is that? She's at the max level in Final Quest. Does a video game have to do with whether she can be trusted? Nobody plays a Final Quest, who plays Final Quest can be at all that bad. I think that is the second time that she has decided to trust someone based on their video game status. This is the truth. If you disagree, then you don't know anything about games. We'll decide for ourselves if we can trust her or not. Don't drag us into this. You're the paranoid one.
You... What? What did I say?
Stop squabbling. Proceed north. Eventually, you'll encounter a damaged plane. Make your way there now. Okay, let's get a move on.
Yes, Commander.
Going to mute for a second so I can take a drink.
Just myself. My energy has long been gone from the meal I had, so the energy after my meal was indeed short. Again, I'm co-commentating for hours in a comfy recliner. This helps a lot.
Okay,
Alright,
one
moving in.
crashed plane to track down. Though why she wants us to head there, that's the
Okay,
question.
moving. Encounter.
Bickering duo. Okay.
There doesn't seem to be anything special about this plane.
Isn't Exia going to contact us?
Just in case, let's secure the perimeter.
Okay, I'll be on the east side. Neon, you take the west. Why me? Huh? What if I just pretend to be guarding the west side and I shoot you in the back? I'm a spy, remember? What did you say? Isn't it a bit foolish to entrust a spy with such an important task? What's the big idea? You looking for a fight? You want a piece of me? I don't want a piece. I want the whole thing. You little...
Noob, do you think we should break this up? Let's watch and see what... Let's just say this. I don't know what to do. To be honest, neither do I. You will let them settle this amongst themselves. Rappy, open that box you see over there. A box? Yes, the one in front of the cockpit. Got it?
Why does she want us to open the box?
There must be some reason.
Okay. Rappy approached the box in front of the cockpit.
Wait a minute.
Rappy feels the box for a moment.
I'm opening the box.
I've opened it. What's inside? Nothing. Okay, understood. Proceed north.
What in the world is going on here?
Okay. So, some unknown empty box
Repeat after
that
me!
for some reason she wanted us to open.
We're about to engage.
Okay, secret sharing.
Hello? Why do you keep doing this? If you want to communicate, then just send a message or a video clip. Hey, don't take it out on me. It's your own fault for being so paranoid. No wonder your teammates are giving you a hard time. True. Very true. Cat got your tongue? Or am I getting warmer? What do you want? Rappy,
What is that?
had any good memory wipes lately? You all should know better than to fib. Even a rapture could see through your flimsy lies.
Well, caught. How do you know?
Well,
How
to
do
be
you
more
know?
precise, it seems the memory wipe didn't have any effect on you. There is a record that indicates memories have been erased. The
before, it can explode when opened. It's due to a structural flaw. It was covered up via mass lobbying before being sold on the market.
Right.
Therefore, there is no mention of any of this in the database. If you open it while it's tilted 20 degrees to the left, it won't explode. Rabi opened the box 3 years ago and was injured. She remembered this, and thus was able to open the box without any issues. This indicates that her memory remains intact.
Okay, clever way, Exia. Also, hello in chat, Saving Throws. Hope you're doing well today.
Hello.
She probably got that information after her memory wipe. Yeah, that's it.
Wrong. I told you, none of this information is mentioned in the database. So, we're talking about gut instinct here. Ugh. Or perhaps street smarts? Something like that anyway.
What's the point of all this?
Ah, yes. Just curious. That's all.
Okay, so Exia has suspected for some time, perhaps, that Rapi's memory wasn't wiped.
What?
And, well, let us do the box thing to test it.
When most people enter the data center, they'll take a good look around. This wasn't the case with Rapi, so I started wondering.
Okay, so not quite as long as I thought, maybe. Like, the moment she stepped into the data center, Exia started suspecting something.
And it turns out I was right.
Did you have to test that with a box that could explode, though? Like, that would have dropped an entire horde of raptors on our heads with one Nikke hurt in the middle of that. If that had gone wrong.
And this is all just 'cause you're curious? You don't expect us to believe that, do you?
This video call will not be saved in the records. That's why I'm using it to communicate with you now, despite how cumbersome it is. You're the nosy little detective who started doubting your own teammates. You should be able to crack the case. Or perhaps your teammates are the only people you suspect. I don't like saying things like this because it makes me look unprofessional, sad, and needy, but you must believe me. If I wanted to harm you in any way, simply reporting it to the central government would have been a much faster way of doing so.
Yeah.
Alright then, I'm going to mark the next point on your map.
Okay. So, yeah. Exia is part of the protocol squad, which is in charge of intelligence gathering, so it makes sense that she'd notice something like that. Okay. On to the next point. And yeah, I have a... We are going to go short of the full 4 hours that we have access to here. But I think for the moment it is probably better to try and stick to 2 chapters per stream, so we don't go too much in one time. But also because some of the later chapters can get really long, so we might have some streams where we just have a single chapter. Okay, laissez-faire, or laissez-faire, something like that.
Yeah, and it also, the idea you're saying, says I think it might be a rare occasion we can do 3 chapters in one stream, but we need to be damn sure before we do so.
Plus, I've been rendering all of the videos so far with 2 chapters each, sometimes with something in the middle. That will get... At some point we won't have that anymore, since there won't be extra stuff to show anymore. Everyone is on edge.
This Anise is playing detective and keeps poking her nose into everything. Of course it's going to make us watch what we say. Then don't say anything! I can say whatever I want. Why should you care? Are you intentionally trying to get on my nerves? I'm sorry, do you guys hear anything? Is someone talking to me? Forget I even said anything. You tell us not to talk, yet you won't stop prattling on. You practicing for a one-woman show or something?
Okay, stop. I don't want the team falling apart.
Too late for that, thanks to a certain someone.
Neon,
If it's an apology you want, you're not getting one. I've done nothing wrong.
Neon trudges forward.
niece.
You won't hear an apology from me either. There's nothing wrong about being cautious, so why? Damn, just forget it.
And he trudges forward.
Commander, the formation.
And leave it for now.
Roger.
Axia? Yep. Are you sure a hands-off policy is the best approach? They have to figure this out on their own. Agreed. But if something goes wrong, they could die. That's how things are on the surface. I know. Okay. Okay, moving over again.
Get to the
So,
target.
Yeah, a bit of paranoia creeping into everyone. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
there's nothing
engaging with the
behind
enemy.
There's nothing hidden behind some of those gates, but I'm presuming they couldn't copy over the map without removing all of the mechanisms that were in them. Okay. 2 operators.
Stop. These marks on the ground. It's as if something was digging in this area.
An ambush?
No, I don't think so. These markings are too small for that. And there's too many of them.
Okay.
Can't we run a purification sequence?
Wrong voice line. Okay, yeah, that's going to complicate things. It's a minefield. Just a sec. What a nuisance. Due to the high concentration of alpha particles, it's difficult to pinpoint the exact location of the mines. There's just too much interference. Can't we run a purification sequence? Only the central government command and the intelligence department can authorize that. I can hack those systems, but it'll be risky. If you're caught, then it's game over. And what do we do? No choice. You'll have to proceed with caution and avoid the mines. There aren't any detours available. What the hell kind of mission is this? I'm sorry. We don't have a choice.
Commander, it is too dangerous to go through a minefield without any kind of backup. Of course, if you give the order, I will follow.
Excuse me.
Hello, Shifty.
Alpha particle purification sequence activated. Purifying. Concentration 64.57%. 31.51%. Alpha particle concentration 2.83%. Purification complete. Ugh. Initiating mind scan. Scan complete. I'll mark it.
And now we've got 2 people looking over his shoulders.
Proceed as planned and watch out for mines. That was fast. Always nice to see a proper protocol as well.
More importantly, where the heck did you come from?
Sorry, I was worried about you guys, so I came back. Look, I get it if you're thinking I'm up to something, but it's not what you think. We all know how it works. You start getting close to the Nikke, and before you know it, they're gone. That's why there's a clause in the Operator Code of Conduct that tells us not to get attached to Nikkes. But I can't do that. I want you all to come out of this alive. And I want to help. I just don't want to be separated from my friends.
Guessing the operators have similar rules to the commanders, that they can't have the same Nikkes. That they can only have the same Nikkes in a row with every operation, that there have to be 2 other operations with other squads in between.
Oh
You
dear.
have to believe me.
I'm sorry, but I can't trust you entirely. Not yet. But I'll try. I understand. Aw, aren't you two adorable?
Exia.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to record Arc Rangers. Sorry. Aw, man. Nothing major really happened. You just learned that the Red Ranger is the daughter of the Doctor, that's all. What? Don't spoil it, you idiot! But they started foreshadowing it in episode 5. Still, you shouldn't just blurt stuff out like that!
Neon, have you got the tool?
Let's pick up the pace.
Tool? Neon strides across the room. Shouldn't it be more like an open field or something, or... Okay, there might have been a bit of minor scripting error there. Okay. Moving on here as well. And yeah, only the boss remains.
Alright, moving in.
I was expecting story mode to shorten things quite a lot, but not by this amount.
Wait, are we almost done with it already?
Yeah, after an hour and a half. Okay. Joining hands. I
guess we might be able to do a third one then.
If I had a third one ready, that was.
Oh, for love.
Well. Second to last cutscene.
Particle gun in the front. The model is MSIC-007. It's a high-density particle cell model developed by Missilis. They can shoot in a straight line. It's like the satellite laser.
Satellite laser?
Factoring in all cover and obstacles on an oblique curve, range is 2,000 meters. Complete disintegration upon contact. One hit from that thing and you're toast. There appears to be an interior energy reaction of some kind, but I don't think it will fire for the time being. It is unclear what the trigger will be. Avoid the line of fire and engage. If it's able to discharge the MSIC-007, it'll be too late.
What about Rapture?
Those are carriers. Once you defeat them, you can enter the munitions factory.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, we're missing a bit of context there, but yeah, talking about a Rapture that's guarding the place, a Lord class, that is. Okay, not as bad as the types of for like blacksmith and such, but still a danger. So, another boss time. Though, one of the more mini bosses again. Bow tie. Okay. These mini boss fights are, well, mostly the same as the most combat encounters. Just gotta, well, take out the big guy and make sure that they don't get too many reinforcements.
I just have to shoot.
I do have the next 2 chapters recorded. I just don't have them edited down yet. So prevent that. They may not be as strong as a full title boss or a full cuts like Modernia or something, but those special attacks can still hurt.
Moving on.
Okay, joining hands, B. Now, let's see what they get up to now.
Enemy neutralized.
Can't go wrong with 2 operators. The particle gun is still operational. It's charging. No, not now. Just can't catch a break. Anise, Neon! Incoming at 3 o'clock.
Anise and Neon run toward each other.
Watch out! Now!
As they throw their bodies upward, their gazes meet in midair. Their foreheads clunk together with a thud.
Oh, for love of you two.
Both of them drop to the ground after their mid-air collision.
The particle gun is firing.
What?
The particle gun emits an intense light. In an instant, the light dissipates.
There wasn't enough energy output to fire. Must have been an outdated version. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it?
So nothing but a light show.
Sure, positively exhilarating.
All right, get on with it. Go ahead and thank me for coming to your rescue.
They both tried to shove the other out of the way of danger, only to get them both in danger. Well, if the gun had worked, that is.
Bloody heck.
You two well-meaning idiots.
Just when I thought you couldn't get any more irritating.
Look who's talking.
What's...
Forget it.
Neon shakes off the dust, gets up, and reaches out a hand to Anise.
You can tell me all about it later.
Yeah.
Anise grabs onto Neon's hand. You can see the mark on her forehead here.
Oh, bloody heck.
As Anise brings herself up, Neon lets go of her hand. And he stumbles and falls back down.
The more I think about it, the more it pisses me off. Do you honestly not trust me? Do you know how many times I almost died while traveling with you guys? I'm a spy. I should be focusing on espionage, not fighting. Yet here I am, putting myself in harm's way with all of you.
I'm sorry.
Spare me. You can get up by yourself.
Neon storms off.
You think she is over it?
Probably.
Okay, and that's the last of that. So, on to the last of this. Okay, chapter done. Chapter 9 Secret is up next. And yeah, that's the end of that one. And yeah, an hour and 40 minutes about. Okay, that really that is a record so far of how short with these.
Yeah, at least we have some extra things you can do, but still, it might be a good idea for you to start, if possible, doing so you had some extra tied up in advance, in case this happens.
Yeah, I might need to do them chapter by chapter instead. Okay, but first off though, of course, let's head back over here. And yeah, chapter 8 Conflict done, which means next time we have chapter 9 Secrets. But yeah, that will be for then though. For now, we can have a look at some more brief encounters. I believe I updated the amount that have been bookmarked. That's we can, well, of characters we have seen and met so far. Let's see. Any of these that you'd want to take a look at first?
I will let you choose this time, since I'm... Here's the thing. I feel I'm okay with us going a bit short today, as they want us to do this, but I will not be too angry with us going too short, since I'm probably going to need a full rest after this stream to be able to handle the next one.
Okay. Let's see, Dennis, strange. I see saving throws. What's so strange about that? Them being here? Let's see. Over here at the police station, do we have this one? No, we do not have it yet, but...
Yeah, I don't think we've been there at all yet.
Not yet, no. Okay, there... Let's see, Outpost Citizen. Okay, this is a bit of a busy one, or citizens. But we do meet someone new here. Let's see. Dennis, they are my arch nemesis. Okay. Let's get the book flat down. Commander, Polly, I have a problem. Let's see, Dennis, but yeah, saving throws is a wonderful person. Okay. Okay, good luck with that. What? Miranda looks at me. It's as if she's saying, what should I do? What's the matter? No, Commander. Don't humor her, otherwise she'll never drop those bad habits of hers. Hey, I don't have any bad habits. Alright, what is it? The ACPU's duty is to protect ARC citizens, right? Yes, and? But we're at the outpost right now. Correct again. So who do we protect in the outpost? If I were to hazard a guess, I'd say outpost citizens. Outpost citizens? Who is that? That's us! Let's see. Yep. Dennis, I have known them for a bit. Then saving throws, silence my arch nemesis. Dennis, never mind, saving throws is a horrible person. Shake my head. Saving throws, sorry gang, lurking while I start my day. Hope everyone is doing well. Okay, no worries about that, and hope things will be going well for you. And yeah, it's like the 4th day in a row now with actual survivable temperatures here instead of constant heat waves. So yeah, doing pretty good here.
Yeah, a bit sick myself due to it's either one extreme or the other. And my body was giving up on keeping up, so I'm not sick. But I would say I'm okay, despite being sick, since, again, I'm joining stream, and I can do it. Because it is a bare minimum, I can handle it kinda nice.
Dennis, survivable. It's 28 degrees Celsius over here. It's 25 here. Let's see. Who else is there beside the commander and the other Nikkes? Yeah. Really? So Nikkes can be citizens of the outpost? Sure.
Any task. I'm only one that looks at these two and somehow see birds.
Okay.
Yeah, like Polly, her name doesn't help, but somehow something with her hair makes me imagine them as being ruffled feathers.
Well,
like
Miranda is ruffling her feathers right now.
Yeah, like Miranda. So far, I'm neutral. Before I have any opinion on them, the only critique I have is the clothing is a little bit much. Like, I know what they're going for, but I feel like they went a little bit too far.
Yeah, Miranda is a bit of a bird brain, and I just noticed something in the background here. Like, I mentioned this on the stream chat channel on the Discord, that I found two backgrounds that had maps. And here we have a third one then, that seems to show a mostly accurate world map of, well, Earth.
Yeah.
Like, part of it is being blocked, and I presume this is, well, part of the, either the outpost or somewhere in the Ark. Let's see. So they were right. I have to take the complaints here seriously. Complaints? From who? There were several people, but Anise was the first. One of these shower heads was broken, and she wanted me to have Mighty Tools rush over and fix it. Anise. What? She could fix that by herself. Why would she? There's more. A complaint from Absolute. Members of Matisse were over by the generator hollering something about heroes and the like. They say that Matisse better make themselves scarce before she blows up the entire building. Emma wanted to remind us this is all Unwa's opinion. And not of Absolute as a whole. Can't they just settle this matter amongst themselves? Why get us involved? There's more. More? It's from Folkwang. New face here.
Okay, this is new. Like,
No.
I know there's a rule thing about running with a sandwich in the mouth and all that, but I never seen a character's portrait being this with a ice cream in their mouth. And oh, thank goodness they have a suit on. I just noticed her on hand. I wondered, wait, what is she doing? I realized she actually used wearing a full body suit. For others, I wouldn't be concerned if we need to censor.
Let's see. Dennis, Hillyan, take the heat. Take it. I can't. Miranda has a design I don't really like. Good morning, miss.
Yeah. I agree. I don't like Miranda's design. Like, I said the design before, but that's more of some for some other things. It feels like someone gave her something that was meant for something else.
A stripper cop uniform, you mean?
Yeah, basically. And the scene of her just looks wrong. Like, it's like someone is pranking her.
Let's see, Dennis, do we know the members of Absolute? We have seen them before, but I'd say we haven't spent enough time with them to say that say we'll cover their counseling stuff just yet.
Yeah.
Let's see. She said the outpost is sweltering and that she feels like she's going to die. She wants air conditioning installed along all the streets. Say that again? She wants AC installed along the streets. I don't know about the others, but I feel we should consider this one. Folkwang said she might die. How can Nikke die of heat stroke?
I think it could die of overheating.
If she thinks it's so hot, tell her to stay inside and turn on the AC. What's wrong with these people? They're driving me up the wall. Do they even know what the police are meant for? Ugh. The quote-unquote funny thing about this is that in real life, in some places, people are stupid enough to actually bother the police with stuff like this.
Yeah. And I will say this about Polly. I think she looks a bit small. I do like her. I do feel like they did. How to say this? They did make her look like a police officer, at least. Even though she looks way too young for it. She does look like a very annoyed bird at the moment.
Polly wants to crack these idiots over the head. Dennis, Polly, shut up. We need AC outside. It's too hot out here.
Yeah. I feel
Polly,
like I should borrow some of the ideas they had for her to Miranda.
Yeah, I passed Polly on the head. There they are. Calm down. Polly pants angrily. Are you okay? Polly? Miranda? Yes? I take back what I said. The commander is the only citizen of the outpost. From now on, protect the commander only. The commander's complaints are the only ones that count. You got that? Understood. If I receive any complaints, I will inform them they are not outpost citizens. And that they must figure it out themselves. Yes, just like that. I don't think this is going to solve much, you two.
Oh dear. Like, I do find those two funny. I just...
Okay.
I just don't get I don't get Miranda's uniform. I don't get it. Like, it is a bit much.
Let's see. Right, this reminds me of something. Last time I showed off and spoke of the liberation stuff with the Nikkes that you can get from that. And I thought you couldn't watch those cutscenes of theirs again, but it turns out those actually count as their Bond story, so they can be rewatched.
Alright.
So if needed, we can put those three in any open spots with the counseling. Also, speaking of them, Is this the correct one? Let me double check. Yep. Okay.
All right.
Okay, maybe I'll do a bit of editing on this whenever Sin speaks, but we'll see. I'm putting up a marker for this, but no guarantee.
Wait, what? I'm
As in
confused.
editing
What?
my voice. I need to edit.
Oh.
Since, well, she has the big ass thing on her face.
Okay. This may be funny.
Man, this hotel's massive. Staying would really make you feel like you're in vacation mode.
It says you. How much do they think this place costs? Do you think this place costs?
Wait.
Think I could afford to buy it?
Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Quincy? Why do you still have that signboard?
She stole it.
And, but is that for a car or ain't that thing they use for the mugshot?
Mugshots.
You stole your own. Oh, love.
Quincy. There aren't enough bottle caps in the universe to buy this place.
Wait, what?
I was just asking. Yeah, the... Quincy is all about bottle caps for trading and such because, well, the rehabilitation center has no use for credits, of course. So instead, well, they use bottle caps for currency.
Wait. I wonder, is that a reference to Fallout? And
Maybe.
then again, like, this came out before Zenless, correct?
Yes.
And what does the bamboos in, yeah, you know, the last chapter want?
Bottle caps. The bottle caps collection has been something that has been going on for far longer than even Fallout, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but not as a currency.
Yeah.
The difference between collecting and using something as a currency.
Let's see. I was just asking. Hey, ladies. Hey, counselor. Right on time. Why did you call me?
Oh.
What? You mean you came here without knowing what we're doing today? We're doing something huge today.
We are? Huge in what way?
You really don't have a clue what's going on? And neither does Guilty, apparently. Actually, to be honest, I don't really know either.
Sin. Don't tease the counselor, Sin. It's only natural that no one knows what's going on. I said I'd let everyone know once we were at the hotel. If I told anyone beforehand, none of you would have come. What is it? You're all going to help me put the finishing touches on a new escape route. Okay.
Wait. That makes sense. If you think about it, you do want escape routes in an outpost. That does make sense.
True, but we are talking about the escape artist here who, well, got put in Nikke jail because she kept pulling stuff. So...
Yeah, but still makes sense for daily expert anyway. And also, I just noticed her handcuffs are also...
her weapons.
And the handcuffs themselves are the ammo. Who's the idiot who designed this? And also, how does Guilty use the... Do I even dare to ask?
Okay. I already started digging it around the back of the hotel. I dug all the way through a few rooms, but it became too hard to finish on my own. But I'm not really in the working mood right now.
I should have expected something like this.
Do I need to help as well? Of course, why wouldn't you? But... it'll take I'll take it that everyone agrees to assist. I haven't agreed. Alright, so that's settled. Let's head in.
Sorry, Counselor, you're in the same boat as us.
Snoozing an ad break for a bit. Quincy, Guilty, and Sin go inside the hotel. Let's see. I think we can start digging near the fan. Why do you want an escape route that leads to a hotel room? For a good night's sleep. What do you mean? I can't sleep very well in the rehabilitation center. A few days ago I came here to rest for a while, and I fell asleep the moment my head hit the pillow. It made me start wondering if a different bed would help me sleep better. The beds here are super fluffy. Wow, Quincy is right. It feels like a cloud. Exactly. I'll be able to get a good night's sleep here. Why can't you just rent a room here like everyone else? In case you forgot, Counselor, I haven't been rehabilitated yet. Don't you think it might set off some alarms if I waltz into a hotel lobby? Isn't that what we just did to get up here in the first place? Fair enough. Well, what do you say, everyone? Can you lend me a hand? This place is way different from the rehabilitation center. The beds in the center are as hard as a rock and freezing. The ones here are so fluffy, I kinda want to take a nap.
There's even a TV. And a shower. With warm water, no less. Oh my god, they've even got a blender. 50 points for that.
Neither Sin nor Guilty is paying any attention to Quincy. I knew I couldn't count on those two. Looks like that leaves only you, Counselor. Fine. A couple of hours later, after Quincy and I removed the wings from the fan, we dug a route that is big enough for a person to get through. Yeah, Quincy's thing is just digging tunnels every freaking where. She's almost a freaking mole. That's the first phase of construction finished. We can do the finishing touches a little later. What do you think? Does it look good? What happens if you get caught? That won't happen. People don't pay attention to areas like this. Nicely done, you two.
Looks like a nice route. I'd say that's worth 30 points.
Good job, everyone. Even though the Counselor and I were the only two who did anything. Can we hang out at the hotel a little longer?
Yeah, can we?
I want to stay too. You deserve a break too, Counselor, especially after all that hard work. Oh, hello? Who could that be? I'm not expecting any visitors.
Let's hide.
Quincy, Guilty, and Sin all crawl inside the newly dug out passage. Why are you two even hiding in the first place? Oh, right, we've already been rehabilitated.
Whatever, who cares? We're helping each other out.
You call this helping? Is anyone there? Just be quiet, everyone. If anyone discovers this route, we're finished. I've done all that digging for nothing. And Counselor, take care of them so we don't get caught. Quincy whispers quietly. Okay, you can trust me. Nope. Volt as well. You wanna go inside, Volt? Okay, let's check it out. Hey there. Rainhorn? What are you doing here? I came to enjoy some alone time. Alone time? I'm not intruding, am I? No, you're fine. What are you doing here? I was walking Volt and saw this gaping hole behind the hotel. I figured someone could end up tripping and hurting themselves, so I was gonna fill it back up. But it turns out the hole really went down further than I thought. Another snooze on the ads. We'll run the ad break after this. Sounds like she found Quincy's escape route. I'm sure it's nothing. You can just leave it alone. How can you say that? Someone could be walking along and accidentally trip and fall into that hole. Who would dig such a deep hole anyway? No. Don't worry, Vault. I know you're not the culprit. Actually, it's a good thing that I ran into you, Greenhorn. Senti has the day off, so I was contemplating how to best go about filling that hole. Since you're here, you can be my assistant. With me? Are you busy? It's not that. Then what's the problem? You seem awfully reluctant. No, it's okay. Don't worry, it won't take too long and too much time. Right this way. Okay. Perhaps it was my imagination, but I swear I could hear Quincy wailing from behind the fan. Well, there goes all that hard work, huh?
Bloody heck.
Okay. But yeah, one thing with Quincy is, yes, she really has freaking escape routes all over the place, like a freaking hamster or maze or something. Okay, but yeah. Just so we won't be bothered with the ad break, we'll be having a bit of a break. So, yeah. See everyone in about 5 minutes or so. Okay, and we're back. Okay, we still have 3 encounters to go. For the typical 5 that we cover with each of these streams. Let's see, no preferences at all? Or shall I just look for new characters to introduce with each?
Yeah, let's go to another area. I'm not for meeting new characters. I want to see new places when being visiting.
Let's see, the generator. Okay. Actually, that's not new characters. That's Cafe Sweetie. We could do this one. Cat? Dog?
What?
After hearing a commotion near the generator, I head towards that area. Actually, I'm going to mark this one off right at the start so I don't forget it all. Cut her off there. Got it. Don't touch her. Throw a rock. Are you sure? Yes, so that she doesn't go that way. If she goes that way, the entire generator might short circuit. But still, I don't want to hurt it. What are you two doing? Oh, Cutie. It's good you're here. You can help us. She's running around with all these loose electrical wires strewn about. It's dangerous. We've been trying to coax her out, but she keeps burrowing herself in deeper. Treats aren't working, and neither has yelling. The longer she stays here, the more danger she's in. If there's an electrical discharge, that'll be all she wrote. Do you have any other suggestions as to how we can get her out? I feel like you might know. Depends on what it is. If you keep saying she, but is it a cat or a dog? Jackal. It's Jackal. You mean the animal or... Nope. It's a rather specific Nikke.
Okay, they remind me of someone I seen comic dubs on YouTube. I think the character was called Hyena-chan?
Okay.
They were damn tall and muscular. First of all, I saw just the face. Okay, this looks like they either be gonna be cringe or hilarious. And then I saw the rest of her, I just thought, oh bloody heck. And they were kind of funny, but also concerning. Man, she kinda has that face, just at times, and looks. This one looks more likely to be pull out crazy.
Oh, Jackal. Jackal suddenly bursts out and scurries around. Just look at all these obstacles. This is amazing.
Also, did I actually interrupt you doing something in the dialogue?
Nah. What's this wire? Can I bite it? Hey, no, get away, get away! Be a good girl now. Come here. Maxwell and Edme are in panic mode. This is clearly a dangerous situation. What should I do? Let's see, saving throw. Oh, she's cute.
Wait. Oh no.
What?
Is this a relative to Liz?
Maybe. Okay, call out to Jackal loudly. Jackal! Hey? Commander! Come here. Coming! Jackal bounds over and plops down in front of me. When did you get here? Are you here to play with me? Of course it works when the commander does it and not when those two do it. If you are, come and run around with me. Sure, we can run outside. Hold my hand. I grab Jackal's hand and head outside. Very impressive, cutie. In more ways than one.
Okay. I heard people describe people like. I heard the term wild girl or wild one, all that. Like, usually someone that was raised in the wild or just, bit of a party animal and all that. She feels like a mix of both.
Let's see.
And are you sure that I feel like she actually probably should have been named Hyena.
Maybe. Let's see.
I don't know too much about jackals.
There. Yeah, toy store. Happy Cats. This will be number 4. There. New cat toys available now. This was a notice that was posted at the toy store a few days ago.
The blood. What by Yggdrasil's roots? I'm fucking gnawing on them. Yeah. What by Odin's... Yeah, I got caught off guard by this.
This is Nero.
Okay. And I thought Miranda's outfit was a bit much. And she actually... I think my brain just broke. I was so caught off guard by this. Again, whoever rated this game, they should be ashamed.
The cats are getting a bit tired of the toys that are at the shelter, so was thinking of buying them some new ones. Can you help me choose which ones to buy? Aren't you the most knowledgeable when it comes to this kind of stuff? Yes, but there's only one problem. Usually when you buy an item for the first time, you need to test it out. However, if I do that myself, I end up ruining the toys. So that's why I need your help. This is fairly outside of my wheelhouse, but I'll do what I can to help. Also, we went from dog to cat.
Yeah, I think jackals are dogs. Like, hyenas are not dogs. They are their own group.
Yeah, they fall in their own classification.
Yeah, and here's an interesting twist. If you were to go check where in the tree of life there's closer to between cats and dogs and such, they're closer to cats.
Yeah.
But they're not saying that hyenas are cats, because they have very, very far back shared an ancestor. They split
Yeah.
apart for each other very, very long ago enough, so they are. I can say extremely distant cousins. Like they cannot breed with each other or anything like that.
Yeah.
Right, they're their own group. They just shared a very similar ancestor far back.
Also, one more bit. The whole hyena laughing thing. If I recall correctly, that is more an anxiety thing. Not like they're doing it to intimidate or during hunts or such. That's actually when they're more like infighting for dominance and such. Or, threatened.
So it's less of a lunatic laugh. It's more of, how people laugh when they're nervous.
Yeah. Where are the owners? There's a sign that says they'll be back soon. Those two like to horse around, but they are helpful when it comes to suggesting which toys to buy.
I just realized something.
What?
I think I always forgot about it since we've been focusing on the story so much. Oh, bloody heck. Look at the outfit and match it. Remember, how do we see the characters fight?
From behind.
And we can already see way too clearly what she's wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody heck.
Okay. I guess we'll have to do it ourselves. To start, why don't you choose something that you like? Good idea. Nero picks up a box which is riddled with holes. Toss. Toss. What is this? It's interesting, but I don't know how to play with it. You usually put some other toys inside of it. Hello, at me again. If you put something like, say, a cat ball or some other cat toys, the toys cats like to play with inside it, they can put their paws through the holes and try to bat at it. Thanks for the explanation. But what are you doing at the toy store, Adney? I actually came to buy some cat toys as well. I heard there were some new releases, so I wanted to donate some to the shelter. Dennis, or Hillyan, is it intentional that you are on strange...
Oh, did you...
Did I forgot to change it. Come on. Okay.
And we are at the ending, towards ending of the stream, we get to know this. Bloody heck. It's one thing after another.
Okay, that is partially on me because I've moved stuff around a bit on OBS to have more space for the chat box, not the chat bot. Since, well, it now has that whole gift a subscription and the occasionally pop-up of 0 out of 10 subscribers pop-up, which would cover up pretty much all of chat. So I put the stats and stream information boxes on top of each other, so I need to switch between them. But yeah, I forgot to swap over the info. Well, I'll change that afterwards.
If only Durban was here, I think he would, have the same surprise reaction as I had, being caught completely off guard by, what was her name again? Nero?
Yep.
Oh, bloody heck. I'm worried for when you take her out of combat for a boss fight and all that.
Okay, look, I should be good with mostly using Rappy, Anise, and Neon plus 2 others in recording the footage that we play between the cutscenes. Let's see. Dennis, I was like, were you about to change into Strange Antiquities? But then I come back later to you still on Nikke, so yep. So it is actually on me. Drakir's eyes went to Nero, huh?
More of... I was not ready for her outfit. It caught me completely off guard. Like, I already saw Jackal, and it surprised me a bit. I thought, wait, they had a Jackal in there, and there was a character named Jackal, and she looks insane, wild, and then we have this, like,
I know, there it is.
Again, people, I was willing to give the benefit of the doubt on the game's rating early on, with how they censor things right at the moment, but kind of like they were walking along the line. But we're flying across the line more and more and more, I feel like, at the moment. Yeah. And just look at her. Does she look like someone... talking about the cat girl here. Does she look like someone that belongs in a Peggy 12 game?
Let's see, saving throw 13 plus in my country. Dennis, yep, Peggy 13. Peggy 12, sorry. Yeah, there isn't a Peggy 13, I think. Same thing. Okay. Some new releases. Wanted to donate to the shelter. Oh, an ally. Yeah, you can help us choose what to buy. The store owners aren't here at the moment, so we're having trouble making a selection. I'm sure if you're okay with it. Although, how about we first figure out how to play with that box? Alright. The three of us gather several cat balls and place them inside the box. How about that? Now that all these balls are inside it, I feel like batting them around. Swoosh. Still, so far it's no great shakes. Swoosh, swoosh. Surely there's some way we can make this more exciting. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Like a wind-up mouse that moves on its own or something mobile-like. Swoosh, 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 swoosh. Ow! Quietly put the box in the shopping cart. That must have been her tail. Looks like I should buy some more balls. Sorry, I got a little worked up. My mistake. Don't worry, it was a big help. Right. Any chance you can point us toward any other toys that are of interest to you? Let's see, Dennis. If only Nero wore actual clothes.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, which she is closer to wearing... Oh, I think that is actual swimwear.
Debatable at this point with how the... I think we all can agree, but that's a very obvious thong she's wearing. And I know there's bead thongs, but... Yeah, that is right. If we ever bring her to combat, I feel we may draw in the wrong audience.
Also, I think this is probably as obvious as can be, but her name is just one letter off from Nikke.
Yeah, and for big clarification, like we like people to come and visiting our streams and all that, but it'd be a bit annoying. We have people just being complete perverts in the chat. Like, there's a limit.
Dennis, apart from the thigh high on the right leg and the arm covers, it is swimwear. Let's see. How about some cat ones? Aren't there already plenty of those at the shelter? Loads. But cats get tired of the same toys quite easily. So I tried to swap out the old toys for new ones once in a while. There are so many types to choose from. Is there anyone that you like in any... Okay, I think that was supposed to be split into two words, any and one. Not really. When you're my age, you've played pretty much all the wands available. So regardless of what you play with, it's not terribly stimulating. Still, you never know, so go ahead and choose one, Scoops. Let's see, a cat wand with a floundering fish on it, a cat wand with a fluffy mouse on it, or a cat wand with a colorful peacock feather on it. Which would you say?
Only sure.
Let's go with the feather. Actually, the feather would be easiest to destroy, so fish. No surprises here. A classic toy with a classic design. I should have figured out the cat wand would be a disappointment. Whip. I take the cat wand and make a big swirl through the air. Meow. Make another swirl horizontally. Meow. Oh, she nearly made it all the way to the front of the store with that jump. We should buy this one too.
There are moments I wish we had some comic or animated scenes, but then there are those I feel like I'm glad we don't, for seeing her jumping around in that.
Yeah. Like I do hope that there was enough interest for the animated episodes of Outpost Tales or Off Duty. Was it Outpost or Off Duty? I hope that got enough interest for them to decide to get to work on making an anime or cartoon of this. Or let's see. We proceed to test several additional toys. This cat wheel. Meow. Spin, spin, spin. Let's buy this too. Hey, check out this cat tunnel. Meow. Crumple. Are you planning on staying there all day? Thanks to Nero displaying such an enthusiastic response for certain toys, we're able to finish our shopping in no time. Weird. Why am I so tired? All we did was shop. What's so funny? It's always fun to see a cat enjoy itself. Meow? That's right. I hope the cats at the shelter get as much fun out of these toys as you did. Yeah, they will for sure. They've been Nero approved. Okay, and I think that was number 4.
So far about Nero. I like her personality, but I do feel like they went a little bit, went a little bit far with the clothing. At least it's still safe for streaming.
Yeah. Let's see.
And I do know there are other games like this one that are way worse in the fan service.
Yeah.
But the YouTubers actually had to censor parts of it. But I think I saw someone thought, okay, what kind of game is this? For being curious, but I'm sure I thought it was this one on one of the other ones. I thought, okay, what's this all about? I thought you're going to see funniest reactions from a VTuber into. And yeah, I realized how much of many of those clips were censored. And I thought, yeah, I definitely need to play this, and if the captain wants to stream one of these, I will say no.
Yeah, we'll keep it with Zenless and Nikke, because those are some of the more friendly gacha games out there.
Yeah, and I don't know, there's a lot of work with editing and such. Like, it can be easy, it can be hard, but having to. It's basically the idea of if you go through 4 hours of footage to censor things.
Yeah, that would be too much.
Yeah. And again, there are. I think there are some. How to say this? Not to be mean, like. I don't think we want too many people being, I guess you could say, cringy in chat, saying rather. Yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about. That people just shout one thing or another, using the stream like a strip show or something. Like, we stream for the story and all that.
Yeah.
So we hope we draw in people that likes the story.
Let's see. Chat. Yeah, swimwear, just not practical swimwear. Nero, calm down. Dragir probably thinks I'm a pervert, and to that, I say saving throw can confirm I am. Saving throws. Unfortunately, Dennis is telling the truth, but he just has bad taste in women. Sometimes it's interesting to think of behind the scenes where the devs probably have to take a step back, because if they cause the age rating to increase, then their marketing becomes more difficult.
Oh,
Yeah.
that hasn't happened already. Oh yeah, they can do that. This thing makes me wonder, why hasn't it?
Probably because, well, like I said before, Peggy hates having to change its judgments, because it would mean that they actually have to do their fucking job.
The heck.
Anyway, the last brief encounter for now, pawn shop women. And here's our new face, Helm. So, adding her list, the name, her name to the list.
Okay. I like her outfit. Like, yeah, there is something going on, but it's not too bad.
Okay. Is there something that looks similar? For now, it doesn't really seem like it. That's why you need to be sure of the material. Just look at it. It's clearly handmade. No, I've seen this gun before. I'm telling you, it came from a factory. It came out of a factory. How can it be possible when it doesn't have a serial number? Stop bickering, you two. Let's think this through. Care to fill me in? Oh, sorry. Someone donated a gun during the charity drive, and now Mast and Anchor don't know what to do with it. They took it to a gun shop, but they wouldn't accept it since it was the first time they said they'd seen anything like it. So we took it to a gun expert, but... Hey, look, check out this steel wire and the butt. This is Macilla's technology for sure.
What?
The butt of the gun.
No. The other thing he said, steel wire up the butt. That sounds horrifying.
Not up there. Check out the steel wire and the butt. Not up.
Oh, for long.
Let's see. Dennis, my parents told me to get a haircut because I look like Wolverine. Also have a good stream, Hillyan. Also, hello, hello, Helm.
Okay.
Okay.
That's on me for misreading and mishearing. But that was less lewd and more horrifying. And here's the disturbing part. I think I may have heard a line similar to it to some horror movie before. I just don't know which one.
Okay.
What do you mean bad? No, I'm not being bad. I misread, so sure. But this was me misunderstanding what you said. I got scared. I was pondering, what kind of saying is that?
Anyways, then moving on. No way Macilla's can make steel like this. This is Elysion, no doubt about it. What do you know? How can you tell just by looking at it? Are you an expert? Look who's talking. You're supposed to be a mechanic, but you can't even recognize what type of gun this is. See? No one's saying anything now. If we could get access to a place with a variety of weapons, we might be able to compare it with them. Well, there is the armory, where I suppose we are already, so... That's easier said than done, however. What are the chances it was handmade? That's impossible. Anyone who made their own weapons would be deported by the central government for breaking the law. Not only that, where would they get the parts? What are you doing? Who said you could come in? Charming as always. Oh, Unwa, good thing you're here. Take a look at this gun. It's a gun that was donated to Helm, but we can't make heads or tails of it. We're just trying to sell the darn thing. We figured you might have an idea as to what it is. I doubt it. What would she know? All she knows is how to shoot guns. Where did you get this? It was a donation. From who? I can't say. Well, next time you see them, you should bow down and thank them. This is a model gun made by Alpha Tech. Did you say model gun? So it's just a toy? Then how come it's so intricate? This is no toy. It is a one-of-a-kind piece. Only 20 of them were made. Does that mean it's more 20 of a kind? Don't take it for granted just because it's a model gun. The mechanism it uses was several years ahead of its time. It's for that very reason that it's so highly sought after by collectors. How much does it go for? I'd say about 300 million credits. Did you just say 300 million? Are you sure? Maybe even more than that, considering that it's in almost pristine condition. I've got half a mind to buy it myself. I know plenty of people who would be interested in this. You'll make more if you put this up for auction. I'll introduce you to them. No, it's okay. I need to return it. We can't accept something like this. Wait, why not? It was a donation. Exactly, if we sell that thing, we'll be set for at least... We don't need that much money. I'm not sure your fellow Buccaneers agree with you there. We have to maintain our dignity. Do whatever you want, see if I care. Helm. It's good to have pride, but you need to know when to be flexible. Or others might suffer as a consequence. I realize that. Still, we can't do this. If you say so, I'm going. Thank you, everyone. Helm leaves. What are you standing around for? Beat it! Okay. I never thought you'd be interested in anything we brought you. Morons like you, I'm sure it just looked like any other toy. And speaking of toys, what are you into? Dress-up dolls? Tea sets? Dude, you just reminded me. Last time I was at the toy section... She's going to chase them out. She is going to bust her balls for this one. I said get out. We got kicked out.
Bloody heck. And yeah, something that's worth that much money would be difficult to get money for, since you'd like to find a buyer to begin with.
Yeah, Unwa said she'd know multiple, but yeah. Okay. And yeah, that was 5, I believe. Real Kindness. That one just then. Jackal.
The cat.
Yeah, near 4. And the police station. So yeah, 5. Okay.
I surprised myself that someone misheard and did not get just to read properly. But about the steel wire. Again, if you think about it, I think you could easily do that if that text went too fast. They didn't get the context what they were talking about, then you could see what I mean, that you could misunderstand the situation. And yeah, I even forgot the part of the gun is called bot as well, so yeah, you see what I mean.
Yeah.
A very unfortunate misunderstanding, but it's definitely possible, but I still feel annoyed over it. But again, it does feel like a line that was be said from someone for... Actually, what the heck? This is a very dark universe to begin with, so...
Yeah.
But still, just the sentence alone sounds horrifying.
Alright then, that'll be it for the main story here. and well, the brief encounters as well. So let me just put this on and head over here. Let's see, who will it be this time?
I guess you can see. But Episode 2 will be a new level of pain in the arse, just in extreme edition.
Okay.
Again, horrifying.
Let's see. I do have some people in mind for the counseling for tonight, but I think with some of them it might be a bit too early to do counseling with them. Similar to, well, how we only met Matisse once and didn't get too much interaction with them, so I wanted to delay that. We did meet Exia and Snow White here, but I think with both of those we could push it back a bit further. Snow White, maybe we did spend a good amount of time with her, like the entire chapter, and that one entire chapter, even if we went through it rather quickly. But Exia, I'd like to push back till we can also showcase her teammates.
You're abandoning me, now that I've been rehabilitated. You should know better than that, instructor. 10 points deducted.
Yeah, points is a big thing with Sin. So that does leave it with a bit of an open spot. But we could put one of the previous characters in there, and there is someone that Aurora wanted to see counseled, I believe.
And I will inform them that they probably want to join that stream.
Let's see. Should be able to just go there without any major risk. So, outpost. Turn those off. There. And then we put this one up for the advising. A certain cat-hoodied one.
I see 20 of 20.
Yep. So, should we go with Snow White and 102, or maybe pick someone? Yeah, let's go with those two. Most of the others are 2 Nikke squads and such, so we'd have to do one or the other first, and then the other one next week.
Yeah, and also I feel like these two might be a good metaphorical palate cleanse.
Palate cleanser.
Compared to what we've been seeing today and other times.
Okay. Alright, it's set then. Anne and Snow White.
Wait, did I use the term correct? Palate cleanse?
Palate cleanser.
Yeah, it's for...
So...
Wait. Like, it's when you just... what the heck? This is due to being sick. Can you help me translate?
Yeah, palate cleanser to... yeah, what would be the actual terms? Like, just to get a bit of a break from everything else?
Yeah, and... I don't think the characters are up on all that, but... yeah, I feel like I had quite a lot of surprises today. And the other times, like, Bloodhead, you remember... what was her name again? The...
Nero?
No, not Nero, the one of the other streams.
Emma?
Black latex suit. Or leather suit, whatever it is. The one you have to walk around with a chain on the street.
Mihara.
Shall I give you an updated report?
She wasn't wearing a black suit. She was wearing bondage gear in a white coat.
Yeah, my brain blanked out. Again, I'm not 100%, folks. And yeah, we have some of those, and Lord Miller wasn't too bad, but still, today this stream, even though short, yeah, I was not ready for the cat girl. Like, I was already a bit surprised by the yak hole, but not too bad. I was surprised with the damn thing destroying the wilderness was her.
I will protect you.
no matter what happens.
But the cat girl, or Catwoman in this case, maybe be more correct to say,
Yeah.
she caught me completely off guard. I thought I seen most of the things they would go, and no, they proved me wrong by go even further.
Okay.
At this rate, I should just ignore the. People should say something at start the stream that, yeah, you also said despite being Peggy 12, that people should addition to someone messed up their job or something.
Maybe, yeah. Okay. But yeah, that'll be it for today. But of course, before we end the stream, let's look for someone to raid. Let's see. First one is immediately disqualified because potential spoilers. Next we have Kiri Natsuko, who is playing Hollow Knight.
This awkward silence is killing me. Shall I give you an updated report?
Next we have Ninja Starship, who is just chatting at the moment. Okay, looks like they're planning to stream Slime Rancher. And lastly we have Frogcast, who's playing Slayers X. Come on, show me the rest of that. Slayers X, Terminal Aftermath, Vengeance of the Slayer. Okay, I've seen a video of Civ 11 on that. Though this sound, I don't know if this is that exact same game or if it got a DLC or something. Oh, hello, actually. There are some streams in the recommended here who are also streaming Nikke at the moment. Let me actually give, this muted. Let me give these a quick peek to see if they are in spoiler territory or something.
This awkward silence is killing me. Shall I give you an updated report?
I go suspect they might be within spoiler territory.
Yeah, I recognize one cutscene here. One of these is Japanese, so wouldn't it be the best idea to... Okay, why the heck is my own channel on the suggested collabs? Am I supposed to collab with myself? Okay.
Oh, bloody heck. And also, I just had an idea. Since Durban have missed some of these characters, should we start this evening showing some of the characters we met?
Yeah, okay.
Actually, do you have the characters unlocked of Yakal and Nero and others?
Yeah, there's only a few characters I'm missing. Let me bring up the Google Sheet I've got here. Let's see. 89. Like, I don't think this is a full list.
Shall I give you an updated report?
Also, there seems I left some gaps in there. There are some characters who aren't available yet, or may never become available. Let's see. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 characters at the moment that I do not have. Some of these are holiday related. But yeah. I do have the majority of most Nikkes. Okay, there's probably a few more that I'm forgetting about or that I don't have listed there. But yeah. I think that is about it. Yeah, currently there's an event going on.
This awkward silence is killing me. Shall I give you an updated report?
Oh, hello, Guilty. There's currently a crossover event going on with Persona. Also,
do you like what you see, Counselor?
Okay, and it looks like the previous event is over here. There are two banners that it's switching to. One of them features a character who is a spoiler, so that's why it's still blocked. Over here, actually I can. Let's see, where did I put that? Blackout group? No, that is for the full one. Team cover main screen, that's the one. I'll need to turn on the preview here so I can actually see it outlined. There. That one I can remove now since, well, it's not really a spoiler, since this is... they are considered canon, I believe, as in story they have technically happened, but there's not much reference done to it or such, or could mean...
Come closer. I want to hold your hand, Counselor.
One of them is canon. The others, I'm not too sure if those could be considered canon or that people are just going, let's not speak about this again or something. But yeah. I've forgotten where I was going with all that. Oh, yeah, these two are still staying up because they're showing characters occasionally who haven't appeared yet. Let's see then. Alright, we were looking for someone to raid, so let's get back to that. Okay, so Kiri Natsuoka with Hollow Knight or Ninja Starship, who will be starting on Slime Rancher in a bit, if their title is to be released.
I want to hold your hand, Counselor.
Okay, we probably should get to Real Kindness's Bond stories as well at some point. We could put them in as filler as well, seeing as there's 3 of them.
What was the name again?
Real Kindness is the squad name of Sin, Guilty, and Quincy.
Okay, I was confused, wondering who was named that. But okay, squad name, that makes more sense.
Do you like?
Also, I don't think I've actually used Guilty in combat before, so let me just jump. Oh, actually, not even. Yes. Wait, where? Not there. Not to the outpost, if anyone can recognize that by the music. Nikke. They are all Mesilis Nikkes. So, let's see. Guilty. Okay, I can remove that. And then we can go to view mode here. She does have an outfit besides that. Okay, so her arms do get uncuffed when she is in combat.
Gotta be prepared.
Okay, that makes sense. For otherwise, I'll be confused how the heck she will fire a shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh, barreled one.
Oh, hello, Senti. But yeah, once more back to the stream. Hollow Knight or Slime Rancher?
Wait, what?
Like, who to raid?
Oh! Who are you again?
Kiri Natsuoka with Hollow Knight or Ninja Starship with Slime Rancher. It doesn't say 1 or 2, I'm presuming 1 then.
That's not what I jokefully asked, but alright.
I know.
But, I guess Slime Rancher. I think sending to something more innocent might be a good idea for the audience at this point.
Alright. /raid and paste.
We gotta get to work! There's much to be done with the class manager.
Okay. But yeah, before we get started with that, thank you everyone who may be watching live or later. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Saving Throws. Let's see. Chat is not showing anyone else. Thank you, Craven Coyote, for watching. And thank you as always, Drakir.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And for you only watching this madness. At this point, it is madness.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. In about 4 hours, hopefully, we'll be having a counseling stream covering Snow White and N102. And yeah, we'll see what we get up to with those two during the counseling and their Bond story, huh?
Yeah, I just hope we don't get any more delays.
We gotta get to work.
Okay. I think that is about that. Tomorrow we continue with strange horticulture, of course.
There's a teddy bear on... But I don't know what kind of tool it is, but there's a teddy bear on it.
It's a pleasure to work with you.
I think that's just a holster for a pistol.
No. Look at the holster, yeah, and you see the teddy bear.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that was a little bit cute.
Business is booming thanks to you.
Alright, where was I? Oh, yeah. Strange Antiquities tomorrow. We'll be continuing with that. Probably we'll be continuing with it next week as well. We still need to pick a game to fill in between then and Mass Effect 3, because the heat is still quite high at times.
Yeah, I suspect they may still go into September as well.
Yeah.
But...
Actually, I do have a game on the desktop here that could work. I'll put that up in a stream chat later.
Yeah, but I know we had a few, but we were... Yeah, I've already forgotten which other games we had as a backup idea.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think we expected to be done with Day the Divers expansion so quickly.
Yeah. Let's see. Saturday we continue with Age of Mythology Retold, getting started on the Obsidian Mirror DLC.
We gotta get to work.
Senti's getting impatient.
With the class manager.
And... I guess we could have an extra counseling stream on Sunday or Friday, just to cover some of the B-listers, I'd say, like Mighty Tools, so we don't get too big of a backup of that.
I would say Sundays, since Derb cannot join on Fridays.
Alright, yeah.
And also, you could... This is more for your sake. Like, you're already editing on Friday, so...
True.
A relaxing evening could be good for you.
Plus, if we run out of people to do the counseling streams of during Wednesdays, we could put them in then. Because there are some points where no real characters get introduced, I believe.
We gotta get to work.
But yeah, we'll have to see
much
about
to be
that.
done with the class manager.
And I think that is about that then. So, yeah. Let's get this raid started. And once more, thank you all again for watching, and until next time, have a nice day, and until then.
Be safe everyone, sleep well, and watch out for Yakol.
And watch out for Quincy's tunnels.